Make sure no bats in the cave. Welcome to another Say What Sunday. Some of y'all mentioned that I'm not doing the what's up anymore. And listen, there's a reason for that. It's because I barely know how to work this. That's what she said. Actually, that's unfortunate. Never mind. It's going to be loud and I just don't want to hurt you, you know? So that's why I'm not doing it for Say What Sunday, but I do it in the other videos, but just not here because this is a microphone and it's going to be loud and it's going to be even louder than I already am. Just mezzo forte, it's just going to bring me back up to a place I don't really need to be. But I don't even know why y'all tripping because y'all got a whole song. Let's hit this song. 1, 2, 3. Hey, ooh, say what, say what, say what. You know that I like you. Welcome back to Say What Sunday. There's a slew of stories and they're mostly disappointing. Actually, no, it's about 50. I hope that you are well. I hope that your week has been going good. I can't remember if we're still in Capricorn season or not, but if we are, maybe that's why I'm feeling so productive. Just all of the hall monitor energy that is emanating from Capricorns this season. It's most people are having vision board parties, 2020 vision. What are you trying to see, Claire? Where Capricorns, y'all have taxes parties. But I love y'all. My daddy's a Capricorn. Aquarius season is coming up next. Aquarius Ari, her birthday's coming up. Just good things. But let's go ahead and get on to the bullshit. Demi Lovato is going to be singing the national anthem at the Super Bowl. And I think that she's gonna do well. Am I wrong for thinking that? I feel like she's gonna do well. She can sing her ass off. She's up there with the white girls, with the voices, the JoJos and the Tori Kellys of the world. Joss Stone? Where did Joss Stone go? What was that song? We gotta look it up. Sail over the boy. I don't even know. What am I talking about? Oh, Demi Lovato. Whew, I don't even know how we got there. So yeah, she's singing the national anthem and I think she's going to do a good job. I know that she went through it. I believe she was in rehab. So it seems like she's back in action. And so, yeah, am I going to watch the game? Probably not. I mean, I'm just going to have to just get wings for my damn self, I guess. Kanye, Wild West. He's done it again. He is just really, it's like he wants us to not like him. It's weird. So he's going to be performing at basically a Christian Coachella. It's an event called Awake 2020. Now it's being called the first epic evangelical stadium event of the decade, called Awaken 2020. It's going to be happening in Temple, Arizona. I'm sorry, Martin. I just didn't want to go to Arizona. But let me just read y'all the lineup for this event. The Christian gathering features a lineup of controversial religious leaders who've expressed anti-gay views. These figures include Cindy Jacobs, a self-proclaimed prophet who encourages Christians to rise up and stop the Equality Act; Guillermo Maldonado, a Miami-based pastor who believes homosexuality is a result of, quote, a generational curse or even a demonic attack while in the womb. I mean, that would explain a lot of other things about my personality, but I don't think that explains the gay part. Kay An, the president of, I'm so sorry if I'm butchering these names, the president of Harvest International Ministry, who once compared gay rights to racist laws. Quote, just because it's legal does not mean that it's right. At one time, we had a law saying blacks were not citizens. That didn't make that right. And Lou Engle, a senior leader of the International House of Prayer, who was a vocal proponent of Uganda's Kill the Gays bill, and who once claimed Nazism was fueled by homosexuality. So not going to that judgmental ass Coachella. Kanye, the gays, we weren't really in this fight, really, this has mainly been you against black people. I mean, yes, there are the intersections there as well. But what the fuck do we do? We be wearing your old Yeezys to the gym and stuff. I'm just tired of gay people's feelings not mattering. But with Kanye, I'm at a point with R. Kelly where it's I don't feel like I'm missing anything. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything either. So I don't listen to his old stuff really anymore, just because when I think of him, I think of everything else. And then I now think of this. And so it just makes it so easy to just not engage. And so that's just what I'm going to do, what I'm going to continue to do. And if you want to continue to go to these Sunday services and watch Kanye out here singing about your love for Jesus over a Craig Mack sample. Hey, do you? Just know I'm not gonna. So I'm a big Martin fan. I'm sure a lot of y'all are big Martin fans as well. I quoted him, I think, earlier in this video. If you did watch Martin, you notice at the very end of the last season, Gina was not really in any of the episodes. And that's because she quit the show because there was just so much going on. There were some sexual harassment accusations from Gina talking about Martin. But it seems like they have mended that and moved past that. That happened back in '97. Tisha Campbell was on a talk show called The Talk. And I believe that she was asked about a recent Martin interview where he was asked about the sexual harassment allegations that happened in the 90s. And he pretty much said that it was all bullshit. And so Tisha commented on it on the show.
You know, I can't go into much detail about the past because there was a confidentiality agreement. Okay. And so the gag order says no. Okay. But what I can say is, to your question, I was actually kind of shocked. And so there were people in my ear saying, you know, just to be quiet, don't say anything. And then there were other people who were like, you need to back back. You know what I mean? Right. But I was like, I took a day and I said, I'm gonna just hit him up. So I hit him up. He called me within a minute. It didn't even take him a minute to call me back. And so I was like, hey, and he was like, T. I said, yo, are we good? Right. And he was like, yeah, T, don't read into what it is. You know, there's a lot of people that's trying to bring up the past and trying to make it news today. But, you know, T, we're good. I love you. I love your family. And I was like, okay. And he said, most people don't know that we've talked. And so when you go, if you look back, there was some pictures of us and we had lunch last year. Mm-hmm. And most people were talking about a reboot. And for us, it wasn't about a reboot. It was about a reconnection. He reached out to me. Yeah. Okay. And I got to break bread with my co-stars, and we got to talk about everything. Oh, good. Okay, and so I can't, again, I'm not going to go into details because I want to respect his privacy and I want to respect mine. Yeah. But I will say by the end of it, it was nothing but laughter and healing. Mm-hmm. And I got a chance to experience that, and I'm so glad that we're in a good place right now.
This seems genuine, and these are grown people. Like, these are grown people that have, well, Martin did have he wasn't great for a little bit, but, you know, like, these people seem like they're evolved, seem like they're mature, and that they actually, like, I don't know, this just seems genuine to me. And I love Tisha Campbell, and as much as I, like, want to believe that we're related in my head, I have to remember that we're not. But I'm like, if Tisha is saying this, I just believe her. I just do. I just believe her. So this warms my heart. What didn't warm my heart was that there is a Martin reboot in the works. And I just don't want it. I just don't want it. Martin was great for what it was. The thing about Martin was that it had classic episodes. It's a timeless show. I have all the DVDs right here in my living room, and I pop them in whenever I want. I can get them on streaming now because everyone knows people aren't dumb. Martin is one of the best shows of all time. Bent neck lady, period. But I'd like to see something new from Martin and Tisha. Honestly, I would like to see Tisha and Martin work together, just not under the Martin umbrella. Like, I can see a dramedy for them. Like, that would be lit. Like, I'll be here for that. So let's go that way. I'm happy that they're friends because, like, they're friends in my head too. So, like, it's nice when art imitates life, you know? So remember that lawsuit that Monique had against Netflix, and then Netflix was like, girl, you tripping? And then Monique was like, y'all, stop watching Netflix. And then we were like, Monique, shut up. Monique's special is not going to be on Showtime. I'll put the link to the trailer down below. I'm going to watch it. It looks like a fun time. And I know that the bag came correct because Showtime tapped on her shoulder and they said, girl, let us be the white saviors for you. And I'm here for it. Monique is in my top 5. Definitely in my top 5 comedians of all time. So I'm tuning in. I believe it comes out in February 2020. So apparently Rihanna had a boyfriend for the last 3 years and I ain't know nothing about it. And then they just broke up. I'm like, what? I read this and I dead ass did not even know Rihanna had a boyfriend for the last 3 years. But yeah, I guess they broke up recently. Maybe that's why y'all haven't got the album yet. 'Cause she was just out here being in love and enjoying her man and holding hands for 3 years. That's why y'all haven't gotten the album. And no pregnancy? Pull-out game strong. Plan B game stronger. Can you imagine what it's like to be that rich and then dating someone who is equally, if not more rich? Imagine the Postmates orders. Oh my God, they probably get all the sides. They get drinks too, you know? It just seemed like they were ready to go separate ways. I didn't see anything messy. It just seemed like they just made the decision to break up, and I respect it. People be breaking up, and I don't know why everybody hates that so much. Like, I think it's really weird that we get so invested in people's relationships when they ain't even out, like, they're not ours. It's weird. Like, we're not even in them. We don't even know what's going on. We don't even know them half the time. Like, that's just weird to me. But anyway, that is it for this Say What Sunday. Thank you so much for watching. More videos coming soon. I'm doing movie reviews and stuff now. I'm on Instagram. I'm trying to post more. So please follow me on my things. I appreciate you. And I even talk to you sometimes. Not like this, because I'm not Reba. I'm a survivor. You ever just like stop and like it dawns on you that this is just how you are? Like, God made me this way on purpose. We all make mistakes. I'm joking. I'm great. Just trying to be relatable to the depression community. Okay, this is taking a turn. I gotta go. Thank you for watching Say What Sunday. I'll be back soon with another video. Bye, girl.